Yeah, that's true. Yo, what is up? It's No Limit Eddie. Back again. 5-10 minutes later, on live again. And I think internet was just, bugging out on the last live stream. So we kind of ran into some issues with that. Every once in a while, I don't know. It's like once you go on live, the internet want to be like fugazi, but all throughout the rest of the day, it be calm. Watching videos, uploading videos, doing any type of task. It usually be cool, but so for whatever reason, when I start going live, man, it starts to like get a little trippy. But anyway, we're back on the live now. One of the things that I try to do is stay consistent. Sundays and Thursdays, I do my best to go live. I didn't really have any main big topics to talk about. I can say on this live stream per se, but it's some days that you don't really know what to do. You don't really have the desire to do it. That's really when you make the most growth, because that's when it goes from just thoughts in the air to an actual habit. And habits, for the most part, create the most change in your life. So, developing habits. So doing things when you don't feel like doing them is kind of crucial. We got Rasta Black in the building. Rasta Black, what up, what up, what up? Hey, Rasta, man, I was just going back today and looking at a lot of the old live streams from back in the days, the homeless days videos, filming the homeless people in LA, showing that crisis going on in LA. Back in the days where, we were doing commentary on the government in California, and I was seeing Rasta Black way back then. I was like, man, Rasta Black really been an OG, really being consistent with the channel. Everybody come in and smash that like button, guys. Everybody come in and smash that like button. Let's go ahead and get up to 10 likes on today's live, guys. 10 likes on today's live. 8 more of you, go ahead and smash that like button. But yes, those are the days when you really got to put in the work, because those are the days when you make the most growth. You know what I mean? When you see the most progress and different things like that. So that's really what it comes down to. Peace. Keep up the focus. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's how it is. We just try to be consistent. Sundays and Thursdays, those are days that I prefer to go live. If I don't really have too many video idea topics, I won't post a video, but at least I try to go live, in those days. And then, as far as this content goes, we try to get some content, but sometimes I just be in a little bit of a dry spell as to what to post. And if that's the case, then I just don't want to put out BS content, so I just will not post something, or different things of that nature. Focus on a different aspect of different aspect of the business. That's kind of what I'll try to do. If I'm not actually posting, I at least try to stay busy doing something else. You know what I mean? I said, what's up, Rasta? Okay, we got No Limit Shay. Oh, No Limit Shay has changed her name now to Shay Vlogs. If you guys did not notice that, No Limit Shay is now Shay Vlogs, which I believe is more fitting to her and her personality. So Shay Vlogs is the new channel for my sister, No Limit Shay. Simultaneously, shout out to, what I want to shout out to Celeste TV. She just went ahead and dropped a video just a few minutes ago, maybe an hour ago, 2 hours ago, doing a part 2 to her initial video. So big ups to Celeste TV. She also shouted me out in that video, so make sure you guys check that out. At the same time, shout out to Locks of Judah. He made a video basically about his experience over in TZ, and he shouted me out in that video as well. So shout out to Locks of Judah as well for that. I appreciate everybody who just shouts me out on different things of that nature and things of that. But we'll talk about that probably a little bit later on, maybe in a whole separate video in its own, or in its own self. I don't know if we can talk today. But either way, everybody who's coming in here, go ahead and smash the like button, guys. Go ahead and smash today's like button. Let's go ahead and get up to 10 likes on today's live stream. 10 likes on today's live stream. Let me know where you guys are watching me from and what you guys got going on. I'm curious mainly about your plans for 2021. Maybe a lot of you guys came in a year and set New Year's resolutions. I want to know what your New Year's resolutions were and how close did you come to hitting them, or did you hit them? And likewise, what are your plans for 2022? Being that we have maybe 15 more days, 16 more days before this year is over, how you guys personally feeling? Not to spam, but looking for remote work to travel. I'm a writer. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Personally, I'm not sure what you mean by that personally, but explain what you mean by that, Berkeley. Jermaine Berkeley. Yeah, shout out to everybody who's on here, man. Drop me something in the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching me from. What was your 2021 New Year's resolution, and how close did you get to achieving it? Or did you achieve it? For sure. Okay, Jermaine. So, I mean, basically, based off that comment, man, maybe you're not too familiar with the channel, but my whole recommendation about coming to the continent is really not to come here on your savings. It's really to find ways to be able to earn an income while you are traveling. I would much rather have a consistent income than a lot of money in savings, just because it's a lot of money in savings is kind of it's fool's gold in a lot of ways. Fool's gold in a lot of ways. It's a very alluring, but it doesn't really attribute to too much. That's my personal opinion and my personal take on it. For me, cash flow is always king. So if you're looking for ways to make money and to save more money, you pretty much are in the right place. I'm going to help you out right now. All right, Jermaine, I dropped a link into a chat right now. Click on that link and go ahead and enroll in that course. It is a 50-cent course. You know what I mean? It's a mini course. And it's going to kind of get you started on the ways that my sister makes money, makes an income here on the continent. I did this for a very long time as well. Now, of course, I'm transitioning into, a bigger faucet of it. But check out that course, 50 cents. I'm going to teach you kind of what SE is, what kind of business model will work very well for you. Kind of talk about, the ins and outs, kind of how it works. By the end of it, you'll have an Etsy shop kind of fully set up and things like that for you. So enroll in that course, man, and kind of start getting the foundation to which you need. It's not the full course. The full course is going to be $79.99. The full course has around 15 video lessons versus the mini course is just one of those 15 lessons kind of made into its own course to kind of give you an idea of what it's like to have me as your teacher, what it's like to have me as your coach, kind of my style and my approach to explaining and breaking down concepts. So enroll in the 50-cent mini course today and check that out. And if you like it, upgrade to the full course and things like that. You know what I mean? Personally, it's a method that I've used, my sisters used to earn income while we're here in the continent. And there's a lot of ways that I personally make money, but none of them are as quick or as easy as what I teach in my course. You know what I mean? Everything else takes a lot more time, a lot more skill. So I wouldn't want to, teach people that because it's not going to give people what they need from the jump. Morning, Africa made easy on my platform starting tonight. Rasta Black, if you want to do that, man, I would greatly appreciate it. I would definitely really appreciate it. You know what I mean? We're definitely trying to help 1,000 people make $1,000 per month so that they can enjoy the continent. You know what I mean? Because people kind of get lured into the lifestyle of saving money. Saving money is great, but you got to find a way to replace it. You got to find a way to regenerate it. Because if not, your savings will eventually dwindle down. You won't have a way to replace those savings, and you can find yourself in a very tricky situation. My guy Locks with Judah made a great point in the video that he produced that when he came to the airport in Tanzania, it's happened to my guys TNT, Mike and Jazz as well. But when he came out to Tanzania through the airport, they ended up taxing him $2,000 for the camera gear and things like that he had in his bag because they said it was brand new. He was importing it, this and this. So he ended up having to pay $2,000 in tax. So imagine you came over there with only savings and they took $2,000 of it from you or $3,000 from you, $5,000 from you right there at the airport. Imagine how detrimental that could be if you had no way to replace that income. You expected I'm going to spend $300 per month, but in reality, you may have budgeted for this amount of time, but you get hit with something crazy, and now you're out a substantial sum. get nowhere to replace it. And that's pretty much, how it is. Likewise, for me, getting a scam with the Visa, I lost $900. You know what I mean? If all I did was come over in savings, I spent $900 on the school, $1,800 in my place, more than $1,800 on the place. This money on the license, this money on that, this money on that. I would have been broke in 2 months. Let's be honest. I would have broke in 1 month, 2 months if I came over there with just savings, because so many things are going to come up and so many things are going to affect you. So essentially, you got to have a way to cash flow. You know what I mean? And that is, to me, more important than saving. So that's why I made this course. That's why I'm promoting this course. That's why I'm pushing this course, because I know how impactful it is going to be to people on the continent. The biggest reason people have to return to the States is financial. You know what I mean? It's not if they don't even have a desire to go back, it's a financial thing. So if I can help with the financial aspect, then that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Motivate the streets. Jermaine said, "Much love, bro. I'm new to the channel, but you're one of my heroes out here." Yeah, definitely not a hero, man. Definitely not a hero, but you know what I mean. All I do is just showcase my perspective of the continent. You know what I mean? That's all I do is showcase my perspective on the continent. And I just trust the Most High is going to direct the right people to the channel who need to see the message at that right time. That's basically all I try to do. Definitely. Jermaine said he got the course. All right, bet. Yeah, man. Take it and roll in it. Take action with it. Don't be somebody who gets it and don't use it. I think the stats are only 15% of people who buy a course will actually utilize it. So, make sure you're utilizing the information that you learned within that course, you know what I mean, and things of that nature. Yeah, that's basically Nona Michelle's, that, and then, her trading and things like that she's getting into. But, Nona Michelle basically makes her income, you know what I mean, off Etsy. So, big ups to Nona Michelle. Oh, yeah, my bad. Big ups to Shay Vlogs. I'm so used to saying that. Yeah, big ups to Shay Vlogs. Big ups to Shay Vlogs. Things of that nature. Yeah. Everybody smash the like button for me. Smash the like button for me. Let's go ahead and get up to like 15 likes. 15 likes. We got to get the likes up on this live. That's how YouTube decides that they want to push or promote a video out, is by people smashing the like button. So go ahead and handle that. And Shay Vlogs dropped a video today. Make sure you guys are checking that out. Make sure you guys are checking that out. Shout out to everybody dropping videos. I appreciate everybody who's dropping videos, being consistent on this YouTube thing, putting in that work. Like I said, it took me 4 years to get monetized on YouTube. I finally am monetized, so all praises for that. You know what I mean? It's been a nice stream of income for me being here on the continent. It's just added, it's added a stream of income, but it also added a lot of value. There's so much information that can be found out through people in the comment section, through people in the live streams and the chats. That come here, look at. Come here. I want to come up here so you guys can see him, but he don't want to come up here. Come on. Come on. He want to stay on the ground so I can rub him. But yeah, that's. You want to jump or not?
Then you gonna yell at him the next time I get up there, so he gonna like, I don't get up there.
Showcase him. Okay, look at. Hold on. Relax. People want to see you, little boy. Now, here goes the cat. Ling tons. Okay. Shaking his tail and all this. But yeah, shout out to everybody who watches the channel. You know what I mean? And say that I motivate them, say that I inspire them in one way, shape, or form, and that's incredible to me. You know what I mean? YouTube has been something that I always wanted to. I wouldn't say YouTube is something I always wanted to do. But I always, as a kid, would always have a video camera in my hand. I was always filming, pranks, filming, short stories, filming sponsor me tapes. I used to skateboard when I was a youth, filming sponsor me tapes with my guy Chris. We go in front of the IKEA, man. We were like, okay, let's hit the trick here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get sponsored and all this stuff. Didn't even know how to edit a video. It was like a set tape in there. I don't know how I'm supposed to edit that. But just, like, trying to be an SEN. Like, I was always a dreamer in a lot of ways. but the camera was always consistent. No matter what I was doing, the camera was always consistent, you know. And so yeah, man, it's dope to be now doing this YouTube stuff. As a kid, you want to be a rapper. You be like, I'm gonna be a rapper one day, and and things like that. I just knew that I wanted to be. I didn't want to be a regular human. That's all I knew. So it's dope now to have a channel and to be being able to inspire people or to impact people and things like that on a broader scale, on a broader level than just what I could do, just me being me, walking around the streets and stuff like that. Because in reality, I'm not a real talkative person. I'm a real laid back, chill person. You know what I mean? If I'm in a group environment, more like I'm gonna talk just to talk, but really not really gonna be like dominating the conversation or really leading the conversation. I'm just gonna be sitting back for the most part. If it's a one-on-one thing, I'll talk a lot more because it's more like, okay, you got to talk back and forth. But I'm not that big of a talker. You know what I mean? Everybody smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. All right. People probably learn more about me through the YouTube channel than they would in real life. You know what I mean? Probably more than likely, to be honest. Hey, everybody smash the like button. Everybody smash the like button to get up to 20 likes. 20 likes on today's live. Your cat is grown. This cat is full grown. He's a grown man at this moment in time. I don't know how many years old he is. 5. He's 5. He's not grown no more. The same for Oreo. Oreo a grown man. He ain't grown no more. We got Leah and family in the building. It's a creative place. Yeah, definitely a creative place. Definitely a creative place. Man, I'm not gonna. I'll do that for another day. But yeah, man, I've been posting videos on YouTube for a long time since middle school. In high school, I used to make a lot of videos as well for like school projects and things like that. I just enjoyed that process. You know what I mean? Enjoyed that process. I remember my first video to get 100 views. I thought I was rich. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got 100 views. I made a clickbait video talking about a beat Matt Stoney's donut eating record and things like that. It was a fun video to film and to produce. I was going to the gym with all my guys. Back in the States. When I was in high school, probably senior year and things like that, going to the gym all the time. Making workout videos with those guys. So that was really where the Eddie No Limit Eddie channel came from. Was back in those days, going to the gym all the time, making workout videos, making progress videos, powerlifting videos, training videos, bulking videos. That's what a majority of the channel came from. Back then we made a lot of different transitions until we got to the part where we were doing car content. So I'm making car videos and things like that. Car videos is what I enjoyed the most probably. Yeah, car videos is what I enjoyed the most. I thought that was what was going to make my channel kind of take off a little bit, was the car content. Watching Homeless Project Los Angeles vlog last week. Yeah, most definitely appreciate that. I thought that was going to make my channel take off. But we did a whole bunch of different contents, and we are where we are today now. So yeah. For everybody watching this, man, let me know where in the world you are. How has your 2021 been? And what are you looking forward to doing in 2022? Y'all willing. My 2021 was okay. We did some things in this year. I think of course moving to Africa was cool. My first full year. But I basically came into this year with no job. Continued throughout this year, no job. Fully self-employed, which is nice. Helped No Limit Shade to become fully self-employed as well, which is nice. Some of the low points, I guess you could say, was the situation that happened with my mom and having to go back to the States to rectify situations like that. Oh, we got NASCAR Nana Gang. Shout out to NASCAR Nana from my guy Big Chief. Big Chief's channel. I appreciate you, NASCAR. And so yeah, that situation was probably one of the low points. Having to go out there and handle that situation. Really getting rid of my car and things of that nature. That was probably the most annoying thing for me, was going back to LA. For that time, it was a very stressful period. All right, man, I'm doing good, NASCAR. I'm doing good. You know what I mean? Posted up. Here in Egypt, just taking a day at a time, but really enjoying myself. Really enjoying this life. It's been a great year. Came back from Colombia, February 2021. Okay, nice. I was visiting during the pandemic. How was that? How was the pandemic out there? But yeah, that was probably a low point. Of course, getting scammed by the school. Another low point for me as well. Yeah, that was another low point as well. Just like, man, it's just like, you grow up in America and they teach you the Africans are scammers, and then you get to Africa and then you get scammed. And then you're like, wow, that's so crazy. So that's one of the situations I would say. Um, and that was probably a real tough situation to me too, because it was like, um, I just wanted to trust people on the continent. I want to trust people on the continent. But I think that was a positive lesson to learn. To be honest, I feel like once I got scammed, I was like, okay, cool. So I'm not saying the rumors are true, but the rumors are true. So let me just move accordingly from this point forward with how I operate. Um, so that was low point. Those are probably the two low points of this year. Um, but the high points of this year, the high points of this year, of course, is more, of course, coming out here to Egypt and experiencing this, having a grand time over here was a very much a high point. Meeting a lot of the people that I was able to meet and being in the circles and the rooms that I've been able to be in has been a real high point as well. For the most part, when I was in the States, when I was in no, the whole time I was in LA, I wasn't really around another group of everybody smashed like 25 likes on today's video, 25 likes on today's video. I was never around that. I was never around believers and things like that, the same faith as me. You know what I mean? So being out here, I've been able to, I guess you can say, congregate now with a lot more people who have similar belief systems as I do, which I feel like has expedited, my growth and my understanding of certain scriptures and, just my growth even as a human being in general. So that's been cool. You know what I mean? That's been cool to experience that type of stuff. Being here in the continent. But yeah, a lot of good came out of this year. What's the best country you can suggest in Africa so it can be comfortable for a traveler without getting used over LOL? I mean, like I said, Tanzania is a great country to go to. You're not going to get scammed out of your mind. You know what I mean? In the beginning, you just got to be mindful of everything. Stay positive and keep pushing. Yeah, most definitely gonna stay positive and keep pushing. You know what I mean? That's the only way. That's the only way to live life. Of course, we started a new business. One of my favorite businesses that I started up to this point in my life. Africa Made Easy. I'm excited just to make an impact. You know what I mean? Build a name up with that. Build a name up with that brand and things like that. I need to get some water real quick. Hold on. All right. Let's drink a little water. Hey, bad little cat. Okay, that's a chorus, but I want to drop in. If anybody want to support the No Limit Eddie channel, you can do that in one of three ways. You can hit the Cash App, which I just dropped into the chat. You can hit the Super Chat, which I just you get the Super Chat, which is a money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, buy a Super Chat or a Super Sticker. Or the third way you can do that is by hitting the PayPal, which I'm going to have no limit. I'm going to have Shay Vlogs drop in right now. I'm going to have Shay Vlogs drop into PayPal right now. But the Cash App is already in there. And the Super Chat is that money sign icon. I'll ring these clappers for you as a show of appreciation for your support of the No Limit Eddie channel. All right. But yes, what was I about to say? Okay, there's a PayPal right there. Click on the link, you can donate to the PayPal, and I'll ring the clappers for you guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I'm really excited about Africa Made Easy. You know what I mean? Building up a brand and things like that. For that. I was watching a video today of a guy. His name is Andrew Tate. He's an interesting dude. What are the places in Tanzania that's affordable living? So like I just said, Jermaine, I'm not sure if you heard me. Don't live in Tanzania. Don't move to Tanzania. I thought you were saying you're talking about visiting. You said what country is best? What country can you suggest for a traveler? So I'm assuming you're just looking to visit. Tanzania, my personal opinion, is a great country to visit. Visit Dar es Salaam, go there for a week, 2 weeks. Go and then take a ferry over to Zanzibar, go there for a week, 2 weeks, 1 month in Tanzania, and then get the heck out of there. You know what I mean? And that's a good place to travel to visit, just to experience the continent. You know what I mean? Living on a continent is a whole different story. Living is a whole different story. You know what I mean? I can't suggest anywhere to live because I'm not living anywhere myself. I'm just place to place, city to city, country to country, just taking it day by day. So as far as living, I can't have any suggestions on that. But visiting, yeah, visit Tanzania, man. It was a dope experience and one that I don't regret having. Um, yeah, but about to do Andrew Tate, he's a very interesting guy. But one of the things that he said was, if your son is idolizing superheroes, that's a sign, or that's a dangerous sign for you as a father, right? And I was just like, wow, that's pretty interesting. Um, he said as when he was growing up, his dad was his biggest hero, and I was like, wow, okay, that's kind of a crazy thing to think about, you know what I mean? And it does that's kind of a good goal to have, in my personal opinion. Um, it's kind of a good goal to have, like, oh, this Batman, Superman, yeah, but like, look what I'm doing in real life, you know what I mean? So when he told that story, I enjoyed it. And so I think it's something to strive for, is to build a legacy, build a name, you know what I mean, for yourself, different businesses, different assets, build a certain status that people can look up to you for. So I'm super excited to produce more information, more courses with Africa Made Easy, but definitely starting off with the Etsy one, and pushing that to the MOOC. Maybe even partnering with other diaspora who already have successfully made it out of the states and are living in these other countries, partnering with them to create courses and different things like that, and host it on there. I think there's a lot of things that we can do. And there's a lot of things that we can do with this type of business that would be beneficial. Thanks for the information. You're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do. You know what I mean? But everybody who's on here, let me know what you guys got going on for 2021. How was your year for you guys? Like I said, my year was decent. You know, definitely things I want to improve. Networking is good to get in contact with other travelers. That's where, yeah. Um, I mean, for me personally, meeting diaspora is pretty easy to do. It's not like that big of an issue. You easily shoot somebody an email and start chatting from there. Start chatting from there. Quick story. So the first person when I was looking to come out to TZ that I ever reached out to was Journey Through a Kevlar. I just saw one of her videos and I just enjoyed her vibe. I said, man, she seems cool. So I said, okay, let me email her and ask her, like, yo, what's the real ins and out about TZ? She gave me a little ins and outs. It's like this, like that, blah 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 blah. I said, okay, cool. So that was the first person that was the first person in Tanzania that I had contact with. Was Journey Through a Caroline. When coming out to Egypt, the first person I had contact with was Matrell on a Mission. Shout out to Matrell on a Mission as well. Definitely shout out to Matrell on a Mission. So that was how it is. But when it comes to the diaspora, man, it's not too hard to connect with. It's not too hard to connect with them, especially they got a YouTube channel or something like that. Shoot them an email. You have to find people that's honest. Yeah, you gotta find people that's honest. You gotta verify it. You know what I mean? Verify the information that they're gonna put out and things like that. So that's how I do it. You shout out to everybody in here, man. But yeah, Jermaine, man, I'm excited to see you travel the continent. You know what I mean? Let me know what you're gonna be what you think of it when you get here. And it's been so cold, man. It's been so cold. It's unbelievable. I tried we wanted to go do some shopping and stuff like that today, but it was like literally so windy out today. I was like, no, it's just too cold for me to be outside. I had to plug in the heater and use the heater. Nobody lets you know Egypt gets cold. Like Egypt really do get cold. Especially where I'm at. You know what I mean? Especially where I'm at. So it get cold out here. Are you in Egypt or Tanzania? Man, I'm in Egypt. No, we need 30 likes. Yeah, hey, smash like button, guys. Try to get 30 likes on this live. 30 likes on today's live. Let's get 4 more of you to smash the like button. 4 more of you to smash the like button. Dang, low 30s. That's intense. Let me put it right here. Low 30s, that's intense. You know what I mean? I haven't experienced anything that cold before. I think we're dealing in Celsius now. I think it's 28 Celsius some days, 26 Celsius other days. Now, don't get it wrong. It will say the temperature is high, but in reality, it's cold. It may say that it's 70, but it's feeling like it's 50. You know, the wind is very intense, very crisp. You know, yeah, the wind is very intense, very crisp. So I can't even lie to you. It may say it's 70 degrees, but it's cold. Um, you know, jacket it up, sitting there with the heater on. Gotta have socks on. Gotta have the socks here. Sometimes you may even I don't even putting the blanket out. It's not that severe yet. To where I want to sit in my living room in my blanket, but you definitely got to be a taco formation when you going to sleep though. Yes, come from California, Maryland 6 years ago. It's different. Yeah, it's definitely different. Everybody drop me a comment. Let me know what your plans are for 2022. What were your plans for 2021? Yeah, man. What gets measured gets improved. So always got to be mindful of what you were able to accomplish this year. And even just me looking back, I was like, wow, I didn't know I did this. I didn't know I did that. I didn't know I did this. I was able to see a lot more. I haven't even done all the month. I think I did the first 4 or 5 months of this year. So I still got to go back and do the rest of the year. But yeah, just doing that reflection, man. It was dope. It was cool to see the progress that was made. You know what I mean? I didn't know I gained 9,000 subscribers this year, so that was still cool. So yeah, we still got a lot more to go, a lot more to accomplish and things like that. But it wasn't bad. Man, and I gotta get some more basketball shorts too. You know, this cat has been scratching them all up. I didn't even realize he was doing that much wickedness to me, but yeah, I need to get some new shorts out here, man. But they don't really be having them, and when they do have them, they want to really tax you. They really want to tax you. So it's been a process trying to get those things. I'm a person who wears basketball shorts every day. I don't like pants in particular. I'll wear pants, but I'm about to leave the house or whatever. But I don't like pants. I will wear basketball shorts 365. I don't care if it's snowing outside, if it's raining outside. I'll be in shorts. You know, but it's not really the culture here to wear basketball shorts out and about. So in Tanzania or in Egypt, I kind of don't really do it too often. You know, if I'm walking to the liquor store real quick, I'll throw them on, slide out. But if I'm going like out and I'm gonna be outside of my house for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, now I'll wear pants. Yeah. But I mean, it's slightly conservative. It's not really that conservative, to be honest. I see women walk around here in bikinis and everything like that. Like, it's not really that conservative. Especially in the tourist areas, I would say it's not the most conservative type of place. Did you play basketball? Never for a team, but as far as inside of my friend group, yeah, I played a lot of basketball. We would go to the YMCA and hoop. We would go hoop we would literally go hoop at the parks. We would go hoop. Yeah, we'd go to we'd go everywhere and just play basketball. We would just hang out, link up, play basketball, man. Just a lot of different people. I go around a lot of Hispanic people and a lot of Hispanic people and some Asian people and things like that. But we all definitely connected over hooping. We'll just go and shoot. You know what I mean? Play games, run games. You know, fierce battles and all kind of stuff like that. So definitely played a lot of basketball coming up in high school and things like that. One of my favorite sports, definitely, even still to this day. And I actually used to be able to dunk. You know, since I haven't really been training for a very long time, no gym, no nothing, like I lost the majority of my hops. But I used to be able to dunk. Yeah, basketball is huge out there. It's huge because I've been in Africa for 10 months and I still ain't seen a single basketball hoop. So I seen one actually, but it was inside of a store, and it was like the one you had to buy and bring it to your house. But I've been in Africa for 10 months, man, and not a single basketball hoop. So it seems like basketball is way bigger in the states than it is out here. I've seen basketballs, but nowhere to shoot them. So I don't know why they selling basketballs, but um, yeah, I would like to hoop. Yeah, I would like to hoop. Um, yeah, I would like to hoop. Everybody drop a chat. Let me know where you guys are at right now. Biggest goal for 2022. Grow a full beard. That's the biggest goal. And it's like it's taking its time, and it's really taking its time. But I see it coming in a lot more. You know what I mean? I see it coming in a lot more though. It's taking its sweet time though. Yeah. What is ZO? And Africa in the building. What up? What up? What up? Hey, bad cat boy. What the heck you doing? Not a beard person is good on something. Yeah, I'm trying to go to full beard. It's taking its time. It's taking its time, but it's coming in. If we got Angie Africa in the building, shout out to Angie Africa, man. She's out there thugging it out in the Gambia. I believe they just finished up the elections over there, which is cool. I'm not sure who won it, or anything like that, but I just know I was seeing a couple of videos about an election in the Gambia. So shout out to the Gambia. And I was, like I said, I was about to be in the Gambia, man. I think I made the right. I ever think I made the right choice. Definitely coming out here to Egypt, but definitely the Gambia was on the list of the place to go to and the place to be. Um, you know what I mean? Things like that. Things like that. And the visa laws are much more friendly. The visa laws are much more friendly. So yeah. Overall, I'm still here. So all praise. Okay, got you, King. Okay, same president, no changes. Okay, cool. Um, Yeah, I mean the pandemic, man. I made more money in the pandemic than I did outside of it, which is crazy. But shout out to the pandemic. To be honest with you, I think the pandemic made a lot of millionaires. I think the pandemic made a lot of millionaires because it just created so much more opportunity in the e-com space. Created so much more opportunity for certain products. I think Shan was telling me that during the pandemic they came out with this thing that you can see the back of your head. You can cut it in the back. Everybody, everybody trying to cut their own hair at home, and just open up a lot of opportunities for people. And if you were one of those people who were able to catch on and to snatch on to it, you know what I mean? Like you could have really came up. Think about people who made plays during the pandemic. You know what I mean? It was great. It was intense. Shout out to the pandemic for a lot of that stuff. People didn't have to pay their rent, so they had the extra $2,000, $1,500, whatever it was to play with, to flip, to try to really go all out and flip some things and do what they had to do. You know what I mean? Like, of course, they didn't advise not paying your rent, but that's extra money you got now to flip, to make some plays and to attempt to do some things you couldn't do before. You know what I mean? A lot of times, a lot of people have more time to sit at home and to think and to, kind of formulate their ideas and things like that. So I think it was a great time for some people too. You know what I mean? Now, if you were a person who was used to working a consistent job and that job, kind of asked you, then that would have been intense. That would have definitely been intense. And a lot of people who did lose their high paying jobs during the pandemic, and it caused a lot of stress. You know what I mean? For sure, caused a lot of stress. You know what I mean? You used to making X amount of thousand a month, and now you down to zero. Or you got unemployment, which is like I don't know, a certain percentage of it. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. King and move a lot of people forward, man, and move the needle for a lot of people over in the states. So Big shout out to that. Shan, drop in the PayPal and Cash App as well. Yeah, move a lot of people forward, man. So I got no hate for it. I got no hate for it. You know what I mean? I was working during the pandemic for the first portion of it. Around August of 2020 is when I got so-called suspended. Not because of the pandemic, but I got so-called suspended, and since then I've just been thugging it out. You know what I mean? During that pandemic, I got monetized on YouTube. You know, which was a cool thing. You know, so it's some cool things happened for me during that whole pandemic wave, but quarantine wave and stuff like that. I started a custom face mask business as well, which was great. You know, to run and operate during that time. You know, I just try to find opportunities and capitalize on them. You know, I went in and bought me a Cricut machine for $400. Bought me a Cricut machine for $400, and I flipped it. You know what I mean? I just was making custom T-shirts, custom face masks, custom decals. I turned my living room into a full operation, a full production. You know, and so yeah, you know, I just found opportunities during the pandemic, and so that was a blessing for me. But you just got to be ready to find those opportunities to strike. You know, and having the capital to strike is important too. So that's what I said. Shoot, especially if you wasn't paying your rent, you could have found a way to flip something. You know what I mean, and do something crazy. So yeah, that's how I was. You know, the money teaching people how to use a Cricut machine. I was just out there for real, but you know, it is what it is too. Are you planning to be in Egypt for a while? I don't know. Oh no, what any of my plans are? None of the shake just dropped in the PayPal and the app. Feel free to hit the PayPal or the Cash App, which are both linked in the chat right now. Click on the link and hit the PayPal, or you can type in the money sign eddiebulk for the Cash App. You can also hit the money sign icon in the chat to get a super chat or a super sticker. All right, super chat or a super sticker, you know, for sure. Face mask in Egypt, man. I talk about that a million times. You know, you could wear a face mask if you desire. You know, going out and about, nobody's gonna stop you for it. Most stores do not require it. The only time I have to wear a mask is when I'm going into the mall. When I go into the malls out here in the city, I do wear a face mask. They require me to wear a face mask. But other than that, I'm pretty much maskless. When I go to any of the local bodegas, when I go to the grocery stores, everything like that, I'm pretty much maskless. But for going inside the mall and things like that, I have to wear it. But once I get inside the mall, I take the mask off. The grocery store inside the mall requires me to wear a mask, but every other store does not. They're really not tripping about it. They really don't care about it. Things like that. But yeah, man, we out here. Just want to get on live and talk to you guys. Like I said, you know, I try to go live Sundays and Thursdays. Today wasn't a day where I really had an intense topic to talk about, anything like that. Nothing that I said, okay, I need to talk about this today. It was just a thing of being consistent. You know, a lot of times you just keep going, keep pushing. You know, eventually you reach a little bit of a breakthrough, I guess you can say, because I really didn't have no content to produce this week. I don't know what I even produced. Let me see what I go to my channel, what I got out this week. I feel like I didn't really produce any good content this week. I'm gonna really find out, you know. Let me go to my channel. Oh, the boycott Ghana was good. Boycott Ghana was good content. But other than that, you know what I mean. I don't really drop nothing that I was like, man, this is intense. I need to drop this video. But the boycott Ghana was a good one. So yeah, nothing crazy, but definitely try to get some more content out. We got super chat from Wrestling Superstar 83. He said, "No limit, Eddie. You are truly an inspiration to many young brothers out here. Appreciate that. May the Most High continue to bless you. My goal for next year is to expand my business and have work-life balance. Make the bad work clap. Shout out to my guy Wrestling Superstar. Shout out to my guy Wrestling Superstar. Just because he said to clap it, I'm gonna clap it super chat. Shout out to Wrestling Super 83, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So you want to expand your business? Okay, yeah, man. I think everybody want to expand their business. You know, And how do you feel about work? What is your work life balance now? Are you mostly work or are you mostly lifestyle? You know, are you mostly lifestyle? You know, I know in the beginning it seems like you kind of got to push hard, and just be super focused in on business. You know what I mean, and be a little bit imbalanced so you can get to where you can be balanced. You know what I mean? That's why I'm working as hard as I do now because I know once I kind of get to the next stage, I don't want to have to work as hard. So I feel like you gotta kind of go all in the beginning and get things set up how you want it, get things operating efficiently, get systems in place to where then you can kind of step out of the business, you know what I mean, and let the systems kind of do what they're supposed to do. So you know what I mean, set up systems and things like that. That's what it got to be for sure. I found me a channel too, man. I'm watching this channel. This is lady from South Africa. She now lives in the States. Her name is Beauty. Is her name? She has like seven. No, she has like six kids, something like that. And so just watching a vlog of her and her husband, man. Cool little channel, man. I enjoy it. Cool little channel. Just watching. I've been watching that today. I watch a variety of channels, man. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. You know, the channel that I was watching a lot, the Watch channel, they've just basically stopped posting. They basically just stopped posting, and so you know, I haven't been able to get my fix of the Watch channel. So, like, man, I'm like, man, I need to find some new content. And we got my guy Brian Lopez, who was the first subscriber to the No Limit Eddie channel. No, first subscriber to I think is the Eddie Bulk channel. Yeah, we used to call him Fito Lopez. Fito Lopez. Shout out to my guy Brian for being in here, man. One of Brian's videos just literally popped across my screen the other day, from a school project that he did in ninth grade, and it said it was 7 years ago. When I saw that, I'm like, man, I'm getting old. I can't believe I was in high school 7 years ago. Lifestyle, not to be honest, I'm a licensed therapist, licensed in multiple licenses in 8 states. I will start nursing school, but I refuse to work in the hospital. I will provide service online. It goes way back. Ha, right. Lifestyle now to be honest. Okay, so are you saying you want to get more into your business? Is that what you're saying, wrestling superstar? You want to like really handle business a little bit more? I feel like I be feeling the same way sometimes too. Sometimes you get a little bit complacent. You know what I mean? You get a little bit complacent. Brian, man, what's good? What's the word with you, man? What's the word with you? Where you are you still in Cali? You know, you graduate school, you graduate college yet? You working as an accountant? You know, what's the play? But yeah, wrestling superstar, man. I 100% feel you, man. Sometimes you really gotta grind for what you really want to accomplish in this world. You know what I mean? Sometimes you really gotta grind to get there. Um, Dang, nursing school. Like, what kind of nurse you trying to be though? That's crazy. You about to graduate tomorrow, ain't it? And you working for an accounting firm now, man. All right, that's good work, man. That's real good work. Just real good work. You know, a lot of people are like going to college, yeah, and don't even work in the field they're supposed to work in. You know, you pick the right field where you can get an actual job. You know what I mean? And we can get an actual job, and you working in that field. You know what I mean? So that's a major salute. That's a major success to you right there. You know what I mean? Let's drop some emojis in for my guy Brian Lopez. You know what I mean? AKA Fito. Let's drop in. Let's drop in the belly emojis. Let's drop in the belly emojis for my guy. Yeah, that's big success. It's big success, Brian. And always jobs in accounting because everyone in accounting, right. And tax season's about to come up and all kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Tax season's about to come up and all kind of stuff like that. Last year, shout out to my guy. Hold on. Shout out to my guy, King King. You are super awesome with the content, and making it from USA to the motherland is a task for anyone, especially in their 20s. So for one king to another, keep it up. I appreciate that, King King. I appreciate that. Definitely took a lot of work. Definitely took a lot of time to get here. Definitely still a lot of work. Definitely still a lot of stress. You know what I mean? There's always new challenges that come up every single day that you got to just navigate and maneuver through. You know what I mean? But this is what you sign up for when you decide to be a a traveler, expat, however you want to call it. So, it is what it is. Yeah, but Brian, that's good work. That's good work. So, that's crazy working in an accounting firm already. And do you still keep in contact with a lot of people from like Da Vinci and things like that, or how has that been for you? As far as Miller, Cody, all those people, like, you still keep in contact with them, or have you kind of just been focused on school, meeting people that you go to school with and stuff like that? Yeah, let me know, man. It's always interesting when people from high school come on to the live. You know what I mean? Um, I feel like me in high school, I kind of was the same person I am now, just a lot less, maybe a lot less talkative, but then at the same time, a lot more talkative. Um, you know. Oh, so yeah, shout out to my guy Miller, man. So Miller was the one person I met in high school, um, that I still keep in contact with, occasionally, even still to this day. His birthday is literally like 6 days after mine. You know what I mean? Like 6 days after mine. Probably one of the funniest dudes that I met in high school. Sanchez. I remember that dude Sanchez. Sanchez was a character. Young Shimo. Oh, so his sister and your sister are best friends. What? Okay, you see him every once in a while. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anna Hernandez is okay. Yeah, shout out to Isaac Hernandez. That dude was wild. Yeah, yeah. That's how it is though. For like once you kind of leave high school, you don't really talk to as many people as you did when you was in high school. You know what I mean? So I really don't know what's up with everybody that's really that was from high school. Like I don't know what's going on with Young Shimo. I don't know what's. I talk to Miller every once in a while. That is a menace. Yeah, that dude was crazy. That dude was real crazy. Um, that dude was real crazy. But shout out to Brian. How did you come across this live, Brian? Do my notifications come up on your screen, or do you just happen to see this live stream? Like, oh, let me hop on and see what's going on. You know, um, for me personally, Brian, I left high school, went to trade tech for like 2 semesters. I was like, this ain't for me. After that, I basically just started. I started a couple of little online businesses, stuff like that. Worked a couple of jobs. Got fired from the last job I had. Moved to the continent. Lived in Tanzania for a while. Now I'm living in Egypt. And that's kind of what it's like. Okay, got you. Yeah, yeah. What YouTubers do you be watching, man? Or do you got time to watch YouTube nowadays? Do you got time to watch YouTube nowadays? It's the YMCA days. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Brian. Man, give them from your personal perspective. How was I in high school versus how do you think I am now? You know what I mean? Versus how do you think I am now? So, oh, that is true, man. Me, Brian, and Miller used to go to the YMCA over in Gardena. You know what I mean? Sometimes we'll hoop, sometimes we'll play basketball, sometimes we'll just hit the gym. Do a little workout. Sometimes we go to Krispy Kremes. Across the street. Almost got hit by a car one time crossing the street. Funny days, funny days. But yeah, King, man, I appreciate that super chat for real. Hopefully it's motivating people, you know what I mean, to see like anybody can do it. You know what I mean? Just kind of set your mind to it. You can definitely achieve it for sure. Shout out to everybody in the super chats. I appreciate that. You know, you can definitely super chats. I appreciate that. PayPal's, Cash Apps, all that. I appreciate all of them. It's actually 11:09 where I'm at right now, PM, here in Egypt. Okay. Yeah, so you're going to the gym, hit 205, then COVID. Yeah, COVID's been a real kicker. And then the gym's been open for a while, so I've been liking everybody liking basically. So you never hit two plates, huh? You never hit two plates, huh? I would describe you as disciplined. Okay. Straight to the cheddar. Yeah, basically that's how it is. That's basically how it is. You know what I mean? Okay. That's interesting to see how people would describe me. And that would be a cool live stream to get people from high school on and just chat and things like that about where everybody's at in life now. You know. Yeah, everybody smash the like button for me. Everybody smash the like button for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, every once in a while, man, I have Gilbert come on the lives. He'll be on here every once in a while. I had Young C Lab come on every once in a while to the lives. Okay, so you hit 205, but you never got to two. Okay. But 205 for two reps, you know what I mean? That's not bad. 205 for two reps really is not that bad. You know what I mean? I think my ending of bench was 225. 225 is where I ended off. So I never went above 225 personally. And I'm the same way, Brian. I ain't been to the gym, man, since 2018, probably like 2018. I went to the gym again. I ain't gonna lie. I went to a gym when I started working security for like 3 weeks, and they cut it down because of COVID. And then I'm here now in Africa. They got gyms. The gym's open, but I'm not even. I said I was gonna go to the gym, but I've been lying to myself about going back to the gym, man, because it's not even working out that's hard. It's the eating. The eating is the hard part, like getting in all those calories I need to get in on a daily basis. So it's like, why would I go to the gym if I know I'm not gonna get enough food to gain? Like, crazy. I seen Caleb 2 years ago when I was working at Big Lots and Miller. Oh, you worked at Big Lots too? Yeah, I can't believe that. Big Lots, I don't know if everybody knows, in California, there's a store called Big Lots. It's like a Target and a Walmart, but way smaller, way less stuff. It's not consistent stuff in there, but they sell a lot of stuff. Like they'll sell like outdoor patio furniture. They'll sell cereal, foods, dining sets, cooking like pans and pots and school supplies. It's a weird store. It always had like a weird fluorescent lighting in there that made me feel like drowsy. So I went to the store every once in a while because it's a staple, but I didn't really enjoy that store too much. You know what I mean? It was crazy. But my guy Miller was working there, and I guess my guy Brian was there too. I didn't know Brian was working there. Yeah, man. Shout out to Da Vinci, man. I went to a little small high school over in Manhattan Beach, man. Little small high school, but they pretty much buy some art stores that don't. Yeah, basically, like it's almost low key it's not a secondhand store. It's like a surplus store. That's what it's like a surplus store. You know what I mean? Yeah, pretty much like a surplus store. All right, Brian. So now that you're an accountant, give me drop in the chat some knowledge for people like about this tax season that's coming up. You know what I mean? Is there anything that we should know about? When we file our taxes. What do you think we should know about? I think this is my first year not having a 9 to 5 job, so everything is self-employed. So I know I got to pay the self-employed tax and stuff because I didn't have no worker doing the Medicare and all this. There's tax and audit. Oh man, I don't know about the tax and audit. I'm in the audit, so not familiar yet with the tax side. Ah, okay. Wow, okay. So he said he going straight to where the bread is at. So I'm pretty sure it's probably more money in the audit side, right? Because if a business is about to be audited, they're not trying to get caught up. So they'll probably pay you more for that. Shout out to my guy Brian, man. He really trying to get bread out here. Yeah, really trying to get bread out here. And is the firm still in California? Is that where you still are, or is it in a different state? Yeah, man. Shout out to the tax industry. Okay, audit can go exponentially. Okay, got it. So long term plays the audit, short term is taxes. Interesting. Yeah, man. My guy Brian, man, he been thugging it out. He low key. What are we now? 2021. I'm in Sacramento. Oh, dang, you're in Sacramento. Okay. Oh man, that's intense. That's intense. Shout out to Sacramento. You know what I mean? Is it cold out there right now? I think it'd be snowing and all that stuff in Sacramento. For those of you guys who are on a live stream right now, man, I'm here, just posted up in Egypt. Just wanted to go live, talk to people. Just what happened to my guy Brian Lopez, who was the first subscriber to this channel. Also, you know what I mean, the high school classmate, somebody I went to high school with, man, for basically I don't even know if I told the story. So I went to high school, a regular brick and mortar high school, from 9th all the way up to 12th grade year. So around 2 months into my 12th grade year, I decided to leave. Working at not working. What am I talking about? I decided to leave going to the brick and mortar school to go to a online school because that brick and mortar school tried to disrespect me. I told him that I didn't want to take all these extra classes. I already made my extra requirements. I just want to take these classes that I need and leave. They said, no, you're not doing that. So I said, okay, no worries. I left that school, went to an online school, and that was how I finished off my high school experience, going off to this Kava or something like that. So, so that was my personal experience. But so I basically went to high school with Brian for majority of my years, 9 to 12, first 2 months, I guess. And then after that, I was online school. In some parts where my school is in Chico, it's been raining. Okay, got you. Yeah, I was hearing that LA was having like a severe weather storm or something crazy like that. I don't know if it was how true it was. They were saying like 3 cars got wiped off the road and, things of that nature. Truck race, we're tripping. Yeah, but I saw that coming a mile away. I'm like, man, I can't do this. I went to that Calvin, man. I was on a dean's list in the first semester. Like that's how easy that drink was. Like it was a breeze compared to what was doing in Da Vinci. So, and I enjoyed my transition. I enjoyed my transition out. So smooth. A couple hours a day. Literally didn't even have to go to school every day, and I was posted up, finished. But that said, it's been snowing, so you may not be able to drive home for the holidays. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot been going on over in LA. I mean, apparently with the weather, man, I can't believe that type of stuff. All those situations. Yes. Yeah. In the outskirts. I was just hearing that overall, the weather over in Cali has not been typical. It's been atypical. It's been atypical weather going on. So I said, wow, that's intense. You said young Shimo's sister and your sister are best friends. So that means, Chad already graduated high school. So your sister's in high school now, right? And what happens to your dog? What happens to your dog? What happens? I forgot what we called your dog. What happens to your dog as well? Is he still alive, thugging it out, or what's going on with him? I think I think it was I used to make fun of Brian's dog a lot. But I don't think I had Oreo at that time. I don't think I had a dog at that point in time. It wasn't until I got a dog that I was like, man, I do love these little dogs. They wicked, but they cool. No. The person with the big dog was Gilbert. Is that German Shepherd? Or are you talking about Dennis? Talking about Dennis? Or you talking about Gilbert? What dog? So yeah, Gilbert had a German Shepherd, and Dennis had a husky. Cookie actually passed in February, but the other one is still running. Oh man, I remember that was the name Cookie. Yeah. Man, Brian used to have a small little dog. I used to be like, he looked like a can of beans and all kind of stuff like that. Almost 16 years old. Wow. Okay. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing they lived that long. 60 years is a pretty good amount of time for a dog. But that sucks though. Yeah, my guy Brian has a dog and all that. Man, Brian, so what's the update on everybody else, man? Is everybody graduating at this time? What is that? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, like 5 years? Yes, small dogs be living long. I think my dog is only 7 at this moment in time. He's still got good energy, still, has a young spirit. As long as there's food involved, he's pretty cool. So I think he's still young. Hopefully he live long, Hopefully he lives a long time. I haven't. I think the last time I spoke to Miller was August, like around our birthday time. I think he was saying the last thing he wanted to do was go to the Air Force or something like that. The last thing he said he wanted to do. Yeah, it's like it's super rare for me to talk to anybody from from Da Vinci, especially since I don't have since I don't be on Instagram no more. It's very difficult. No, ain't no one graduate on time. I think me and Sanchez like the fastest to graduate. Wow. So Sanchez graduated. What did Sanchez get a degree in? What did Sanchez get a degree in? He needs to make more moves. Yeah, I always was telling him that, like, I always was telling him that, like, man, like, yo, just because Miller he's naturally gifted, but he just don't have the work ethic. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the work ethic. If he just had the work ethic, you know what I mean, he could really be on top of something. I don't even know. I think marketing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like Sanchez get a marketing degree. Make it say back in chat if you want us to. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's interesting. It's interesting to see how everybody's life is going to formulate and things like that. You know what I mean? Everybody's life is going to formulate and things like that. Sanchez was a slimy character, so marketing will probably be a good career for him. Yeah, it will be a good career for him. Yeah, man, we had so many people that we used to hang out with in high school, man. It was intense. Like, Fernando, what up? Some people that we used to hang out with in high school, that's intense. You know what I mean? That you just wonder I wonder how everybody would turn out and things. Trying to get into sports marketing. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's good to know. At least you two graduated. So what about my guy Young Shimo? I ain't talked to Cody for a long time. What about Young Shimo? Has he graduated or anything like that? Josh and I keep up with him every once in a while. Okay, yeah. Shout out to Josh. Yeah, so many characters, man. So many characters. So many characters. That we used to hang out with. I think, but Banuka, I talked to Banuka the other day. He was on one of these live streams the other day. I don't even think he got a girl now though. Wow. So a lot of people just living basic lives. Basically, what you're telling me, Brian, most people living basic lives. I think Miller probably speaks to Cody more. Okay, got you. Yeah, it's so interesting, man. So interesting how life flips and flops and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's interesting how life flips and flops. But yeah, man, my guy Brian Lopez, man, he was a character. He was a real character, but he put in work. He definitely put in a lot of work in school, because he hung around us and we were low key like, I was low key a what would you call it? Like, I was low key a slacker in high school. Like, man, I wasn't really tripping about that. But Brian actually put in the work to get respectable grades. You know what I mean? In order to get to a respectable college from the jump. You know what I mean? Everybody else is going to El Camino, Southwest, West LA, trade tech, but Brian putting the work from the get go to get to where you need to get to, you know, and make moves where you can. Yeah, are we in a world where any move or connections got potential to make you money? You can get rich off anything now, Brian. Man, I'm telling you, you can really get rich off anything now. You know what I mean? And that's I think the biggest benefit of college is the connection that you can make. You know what I mean? The connection you can make. And when you go to like a community college, trade tech, you're not gonna get the best connections most times because the people there are usually who slack off. You know what I mean? So by going to that 4-year joint, even though I don't really care for school, I don't think it's the best, use of everybody's time. I think if you are going there for a specific career, you're gonna get the most value by going to that 4-year university because those are people who put in the work. School teaches you work ethic. And that's one thing that I didn't understand as a youth, is that I should try to put in effort at school because I'm not going to really gain that much, but I'm going to gain work ethic, which is super helpful for other parts of your life, So yeah, definitely. Definitely. And how was the graduation, Brian? Like when you graduated from Da Vinci, like how was that experience? Because I never had a formal graduation. I just got a certificate emailed to me online, and they sent one to my house a couple days later or whatever. So that was my graduation experience. I didn't walk the stage, or anything like that. Kind of had a COVID graduation before there was COVID. The more people know, the more opportunities. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that, especially now with you already having a job or, working inside of a firm, you probably make connections during your time in school. You know what I mean? Even if not, the people that you are working with now are definitely probably gonna help you along in the future. You just gotta find them. Yeah. Oh, so you didn't even want to walk? What? Yeah. That's intense, man. That's intense. Yeah, my guy Miller, man, it's like he has the personality to really succeed. It's just I think he got his own blockades that he put up in his mind. He put his own blockades up in his mind. You know what I mean? So I want to get Miller on a live stream one day. I want to get Miller on a live stream one day and just chat it up with him. But we used to make plots and we used to make plans every day in high school. Okay, look, we're gonna start selling this here. We're gonna do this soon. Okay, now we're gonna do this, that, this. We used to plot every single day how we're gonna get rich, how we're gonna get rich. You know what I mean? And I told him, like, look, this is what I'm gonna do. This is my plan. This is how I'm gonna do it. And he like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? Everything that I was saying, I already did it. Well, you had to pay. You had to pay for the paper. Oh no. Okay, got you. You're talking about college graduation. I'm talking about graduating from Da Vinci, graduating from high school. How was that joint? I didn't know you had the option to not walk the stage in college. I thought you had to walk that stage. Yeah, I thought you had to walk that stage. No, yeah. Now I realize what you're talking about. I'm talking about how was the graduation for Da Vinci? Yeah. Means nothing to me. Oh shoot. Okay, that was a good one, man. That was hilarious. Um, so that's interesting. I didn't know you could not graduate from a college. You could not walk the stage from a college. I thought it was like a mandatory type thing. I thought you would want to walk the stage, being that you didn't suffer for however many years it was to get that paper. I thought you would want to. Hey, I got the paper. Da da da. You know what I mean? Try to flex on them. Try to flex on them or something of that nature. Hey, did you ever get your license, Brian? Did you ever get your license or to drive or what? I remember I kept telling you and Miller, man, get the license, get the license, get the license. Man, you can't be 18 with no license. Get the license. Yeah, that was crucial to me. That was overly crucial, and that was hilarious. Yeah, man, Da Vinci was weak, man. It was a weak little school, but did what you needed to do, man. You get your certificate, whatever. You move on. But then again, it depends on it depends on the lifestyle you want to live because they have so many opportunities for you in Da Vinci. But like I said, I was a slacker, guys. So I didn't put in the work needed to really take advantage of all the opportunities that were given to me, Yeah, definitely didn't. I was just trying to get out of there. I was just like really trying. I was trying to get rich, to be honest with you guys. Like I was coding apps. I was learning. I swear I hate that, man. Nah, you just need to pay to apply for graduation and you good. Okay, got you. You got my license. Like May, June. What? Barely of this year? Brian, man, you really delayed it. That's crazy. Like I wanted to egg this guy T. Weimer's car. Like when I was in high school, I was telling everybody, I'm gonna egg his car. I'm gonna egg his car. He failed me second semester, ninth grade year of English. He failed me second semester, ninth grade year of English, and I wanted to do evil to that man. And he shaking his hand when he walking to class, walking like a T-Rex. I really wanted to do evil to that man. Ended up having him again in 11th grade year. I ended up having him again in 11th grade year. You know what I mean? I hated that man. He would be trying to call on me. I had that class with Miller too, though. But he was trying to call on me, thinking I wasn't paying attention, and I would answer the question. And he'd be like, "Oh, he was a weirdo, man." But yeah, T. Weimer was a strange dude. But shout out to T. Weimer. Okay, took a trip from a restaurant to Hawaii, and my internship, I needed to drive. Okay, got you. Dang. So, hey, Brian living, man, taking trips to Hawaii. He got internships, graduating from college, finally driving. Yeah. I was telling everybody, yo, you can't be 18 with no license. You got to get that joint. Everybody was delaying it. When you was in California, man, it's hard to get a license when you're 16 because it's kind of expensive. You got to take all these classes and take this thing here and do this thing here and take this precautionary. And people not even having cars. I didn't get a car until I was 20. Shout out to Lloyd Sky 9. Much love, brother. I hope all is well with you. Blessings. I hope all is well with you as well. I appreciate you, deciding to hit me with that super chat, man. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? It goes a long way in supporting these live streams. A lot of my live streams don't get monetized, for one reason or another. So on live streams, man, it's all about the Cash App, super chats, PayPals, and things like that. So I appreciate you, Lloyd. I appreciate you. Yeah, but it's real hard to get a license at 16. So I wasn't able to get mine until I was 17 and a half, 18 years old. You know what I mean? I didn't get a car until I was 20. My dad actually got me my first car. I drove it down from Florida to Cali. That was my Honda that I had. I had the Honda for a few months. You know what I mean? I decided to sell that Honda. I took that money and started a face mask business with it. It was all kind of stuff, but that's how I was, man. Shout out to my dad for giving me that car. Low key wish I got my license in high school, but I didn't really need it till now since I just walk to school, work, since there's a commute. Yeah. I mean, I feel like just having your license is crucial. Being able to drive was crucial to me, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion, Oh, so my dad didn't want me to drive. Okay, I got you. So now you drive to work, basically to the internship and stuff like that. That's dope. And how was Hawaii? How was Hawaii doing for you? Or how was it being out there? Yeah, shout out to driving, man. Everybody got to get their license at 18 minimum, low key, or 18 maximum, low key. What kind of car are you driving right now, Brian? What kind of car are you driving? I expect you to drive a Honda. That's what I expect you to drive. But let me know. I say like a Honda Civic or a Honda Accord. That's what I would picture Brian driving. Oh, dang. So you working from home. Okay. Hawaii is an experience. Dang, I was wrong. Okay, Alexis IS250. Word. Okay, so I honestly, Brian, wanted that car. I wanted to get that car. Me and my cousin Elijah, we were plotting and planning. Okay, I want to get this car. I want to get that car. What car can we get for this price? We were like plotting and planning all these different cars. And our Lexus IS 250 was the one who really like, okay, we should both get this car right here. And then we're gonna mook it up because they got good horsepower. I think it's like 300 horsepower factory. And then you can still do aftermarket upgrades to it and everything like that. Yeah, so around that price. So we were plotting like, okay, like what car should we get? We're like, man, this IS250 is fire. We can go get it from the auction because my dad had his license, his dealer license. Like, okay, we should buy one of these IS250s from the auction, and we can build them up. And that's gonna be dope. We'll be able to race them, do whatever you want to do with them. So that's crazy that you got an IS250. Yeah, but you should. Yeah, everybody should have a license and a passport. I 100% agree. 100% agree. I kind of got mine around the same time. I think I got my license in 2017 and my passport in 2018. But for a long time, I was driving my sister's car and my mom's car for a long time, and then my dad finally got me a car that lasted a couple months, and then I flipped it up to get the FRS, and I drove the FRS for about a year. And then when I went back to LA, I sold the did a voluntary surrender on the FRS, give it back to the loan company. They sold it, and then boom, that was it. So I've been carless now. How long I've been carless now, legally for like, I don't know, 4 months. I don't know, but not having a car in my main place of residence for like 10 months. So that's getting old. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's getting old. I got licenses in multiple countries now, man. I'm over here thugging it out, and I don't got nothing to drive. So I need to go get me some type of vehicle like ASAP. But the thing is, I just live so here, there. It's kind of hard to settle. Like, I'm gonna get a car in this place and keep it. I received my passport back in 2016. What? In 2016, man, I was nothing but maybe 16 years old, maybe 17 years old. So I would have had to have my parents apply for a passport for me, and all kind of stuff like that. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about leaving the States in 2016 though. Which country you in now? I'm in Egypt right now. Yeah, I've been here for maybe like the last 4 months. Yeah, but I'm enjoying Egypt. You know what I mean? There's a couple of things that I'm watching for and trying to be mindful of, just to make sure I can move and groove in a way that I find amicable. But yeah, I think the best type of vehicle for me to get is a motorcycle. You know what I mean? Is to get a motorcycle for sure. It's easy. It's easy to park places. It's easy to flip. There's always a market for motorcycles. It's not as big of an expense as a car. You know what I mean? It might really cost me like $300 to get a motorcycle, because if I think about, if I buy it for $1,100, I can sell it for $800. I really only lost $300 on purchase, stuff like that. But I gotta look at the laws. Do I need a license to drive one here, or can I just drive without one? Or we gotta figure that all out. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, shout out to my guy Brian, man, for being on this live. It's very interesting being able to talk to people back from high school, see how people are progressing in life. You know what I mean? It's dope. He got a dope car now. Got a dope internship / job. Graduated from college. Taking trips to Hawaii and such on and such forth. And still hanging around some people from high school is cool. So Jermaine, what countries have you been to so far? I know you said you came back from Colombia. Where else have you been? Outside of the U.S. and Colombia. Everybody smash like button. Get up to 55 likes, as No Limit Shay is saying. 55 likes. I'm gonna give me some water real quick. We got Smith and Weston in the building. What up, Smith? Everybody smash that like button, guys. Everybody smash that like button, all right? We need to get up to 55 likes. We got Smith and Weston in the building. Out here living his best life. I feel like we don't be seeing Smith that much in the live streams no more. Smith, where you been? Smith done gone rogue on us. Definitely. But yeah. So I mean, that's some couple things that's on the pop line for me, man. Definitely want to get a vehicle and stuff. I've been saying that forever. I don't finish. I gotta have some last piece of work. Okay, before tomorrow, to make sure I graduate. Oh shoot, yeah, definitely graduate. Keep grinding, most definitely, most definitely. Now I'm gonna try to link up with Miller, man, and see if he can go do a live stream. That would be cool. Smith said he'd be in here. Hey Smith, I'm just saying we don't be seeing you that much in the comments and the lives and all kind of stuff. But yeah, Shay definitely changed her name from No Limit Shay over to Shay Vlogs. Definitely changed her name up from No Limit Shay to Shay Vlogs. Okay, just Columbia, okay. Oh shoot! Wait, you overstay your visa by a year? How did you do that? And were you scared? Were you scared out of your mind? Like, oh my goodness, I'm overstaying. Like, Solution says, sending good thoughts. Appreciate you, Solutions. Appreciate you, Jermaine. That's what I'm talking about, Jermaine. You got stories. That's a heck of a story to tell. Oh, the pandemic. Okay, got you. Man, I was about to say, how the heck did you do that? So how was it? How did you feel when you were leaving out? Like, they pressed you about, I'm gonna beat you senseless or what? Or give me a pass. Okay, got you. Yeah, that's a blessing. Yeah, that's some serious business, man. That's some serious business, you know. These countries don't play about their visa. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I do my best not to overstay anything. Like, you know, I never overstayed. I just didn't want that issue of paying a fee, paying a fine, or you know, deportation, incarceration. I don't want any of that. I just want it to be a good life. I can see what you're running. Yeah. Okay, so the continent is next, and then back to Colombia after that. Yeah. Jermaine, have you posted a video yet on your channel? Have you posted a video yet on your channel? I know you've been saying you want to start one. I think that'll be, if you haven't posted a video yet, that story time will be a pretty good first video to explain, your time in Colombia, overstaying for a year. How did it feel? Were you stressed? Different things like that. I think that'll be a real good video. I would like to watch that. No, been busy. Okay, got you. Yeah, I mean, sometimes life will throw you a little couple curveballs and stuff like that. You gotta adapt. You know how that go, though. You know how that go. We got Maymuna in the building. What up? Maymuna, talk to me. What's the newest update on your saga? Update on your saga of taking that trek to the Gambia. We had Andrew Africa in the building. She talked about the election is over. The election is over in the Gambia, and it's the same president, no changes. So that should be a pretty good marker for you. So that's a politically smooth place to be in right now. Different things like that. 1:44 p.m. out in Cali. I love Medellin, Colombia. What? Shay, drop in the Cash App and PayPal. I'm gonna let Shay drop in the Cash App and the PayPal. You can also hit the Super Chat button, which is near the. You can also hit the Super Chat button, which is a money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, buy a Super Chat or buy a Super Sticker. Either way, it's really appreciated for the Medellin channel. And I'll go ahead and ring these clappers right here for you. Yeah, a lot of people do go to Medellin, Colombia. I think Go Black is in Colombia right now, or something like that. Yeah, I believe Go Black is in Colombia right now. They basically try to screw him over in the continent. You should go there, Eddie. Low cost of living, entertainment, and nice weather. So where were you staying at? Were you in an Airbnb, an apartment, a hotel? What was the rental cost like over in Colombia? Might make me some tea today. I can't lie. Yeah, Jermaine, let me know. How was what was like the rental cost when you was there? Basically, where were you staying? And then simultaneously, being that you were black, how was that? Was there a lot of black women there? Was there a lot of black people in general there? I know a lot of black men go to Colombia. Didn't they call them passport bros or whatever. Just go to like countries like that and pick up different women and things like that. But I'm curious, how was that experience for you being black, and different things like that. But I haven't been to South America as of yet. Clearly, I don't think I have any plans to go to South America like immediately. I would like to visit Brazil. I think Brazil seems like a cool spot, but I don't have any plans of leaving the continent. Not at this moment in time, for sure. Whoa! Before the new year, eh? Memuna, man, that's quick. That's fast approaching. That's fast approaching. I'm excited for you. Then I'm excited for you to be where you want to be. The Gambia seems to be really respecting people's rights. As from what I've seen, the Gambia also seems to be really respectful of the diaspora as a whole. They haven't been making it difficult for us. So big ups to the Gambia for that. And it also seems to have a very large expat community there. I hope you go and visit the Bag family. We'll go visit the Bag family and maybe the Happy Companion. Maybe visit him as well. To see you can see. Dom G, I saw you in Unapologetics live stream today. Big ups to you for that. You asked me, are you late? I mean, I've been live for about an hour and 30 minutes. Most of today was just talking and chatting with my guy Brian Lopez, the first subscriber to that No Limit Eddie channel. I wasn't even No Limit Eddie at that moment in time. It was eddiebulk back when he subscribed. Back when he subscribed, and we just had a good time chatting with him. I haven't really talked to him from high school for a cold minute, so it was great catching up with him and different things like that. Even if it was through like a live stream, it was cool. Airbnb I paid for. Oh wow, that's a basic price. $448 a month. Studio in downtown Mansion District. Being Black American is good. People don't bother you and mind their business. Colombia, business. Colombians have a nice attitude. Okay. Got you. Planning to come out east of where? East Africa? You talking Ethiopia, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, like that over in those areas? Not right now. I don't think I'm planning that. They have a huge Afro. Oh, really? Okay. They have a huge Afro-Colombian population. Okay, bet. I'm planning to come out to Rwanda. No, not Rwanda. No plans of coming to Rwanda just because I don't like the regulations they got going on over there. I don't like the regulations they got going on over there, especially with the 3 COVID tests, and now they extended to stay at this hotel, quarantine here. I don't really like all that. So I don't think I'll be going to Rwanda anytime soon or ever really. It seems too much like just the leadership of it is different. It don't seem as free. 100% Spanish speaking country. Yo hablo español, pero was it poquito? I speak Spanish, but I don't really speak it that often, and I'm not you know the most fluent in Spanish, but Spanish is an easy language to learn. I just don't like the conjugations. That's what I don't like. The conjugation in Spanish, yeah, that kind of is what kind of kills it for me. Oh, that kind of what kills it for me. But I know a lot of people go to South America for like women and things like that. You can buy clothes on a delivery app. That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely want to try. How was Egypt? Well, so I would say Egypt has been kind. It's cold right now. When I before coming here, I thought it was always hot. I thought it was all pyramids everywhere. I thought really poorly of Egypt. I'm not gonna lie, I thought very poorly of Egypt. Until I started watching videos and seeing, okay, it's not what I thought it was. It's cold here at this moment in time because it is winter. The people here are friendly. The people here are nice. They're kind. The prices of things are, what you would expect. It's a tourist destination, a tourist country. Um, you see a lot of Russians, a lot of Germans here, and you see a couple people from like France and things like that. The diaspora community that is here has been chill, been solid. Shout out to Michelle the Mission over in Luxor. She's been dope. First Class Kiki's over in Luxor too. I haven't met First Class Kiki in person yet. I probably, I might, I might be able to catch her. I don't know though. If I happen to go to Luxor before she leaves, um, you know, a lot of historical sites here. Definitely a lot of historical sites that I've been able to experience, been able to see. And entertainment galore, diving, surfing, what do you call it? Paragliding, aquariums, go karts, motocross tracks, um, just water parks, just a lot of different entertainment that wasn't that accessible to me over in TZ. Have you thought about? Yeah, I have thought about Morocco. That is a country that I would travel to. I saw a couple people in Morocco seemed like they were having fun. Black people over there seemed like they were having fun. My first Airbnb host was Moroccan. She was nice. She was kind. I wouldn't mind going to Morocco. Yeah, definitely. Um, how about the food? The food is cool. A lot of meat, shawarma. Today I ate beef fajita sandwiches. I love the beef fajita sandwiches. Beef fajita sandwiches, fries, a lot of fries. They got like vegetables here as well. Steamed vegetables, kind of big. Sandwiches. It's a sandwich country. They love sandwiches here. Liver sandwiches, beef shawarma sandwiches, chicken liver sandwiches, chicken shawarma sandwiches, falafel sandwiches. Sandwiches are pretty big here. Then they got the pizza. Pizza's pretty big here as well. Everybody eats pizza all around the world. Pizza was kind of scarce to come by in Tanzania. I won't lie about that. Hey, let me know, Dom. Is pizza pretty big in Rwanda or not? Because I didn't notice pizza in TZ. The local foods. Of course, you got the hummus, the baba ganoush. You know, you're gonna have the Alexandrian sandwiches, Alexandrian wraps. You're gonna have that. The shawarma wraps are freaking fire. The shawarma wraps are so fire. So good. Shawarma was so good. The beef shawarma sandwiches, I love it. I must eat curry. Okay, but what about pizzas? Pizza available there. Yeah, they do have a lot of rice here, a lot of kosher, something big. It's like a dish with a lot of pastas mixed together. You know how that goes. I'm allergic to pasta, so I can't really rock with that. Nola Mache, you need to try it. You need to try that kosher soon. That's the video. You would have said that's big. Okay, yeah, that's what it seems like. Pizza's not big in East Africa. There was a Pizza Hut in TZ, but that was the only place that was really selling pizza. Let's be real about it. But big ups to pizza, man. Pizza's big. Man, that's what I'm saying. Jermaine, like a lot of people can't be trusted. A lot of people hide their intentions with a smile. You got to be real mindful of that. In Tanzania, I was told a lot to watch, be careful that nobody snatches my phone. You know what I mean? So that's a big thing. In a lot of countries, when people are a little bit starving, they'll steal phones, no problem. Steal phones, no problem. It is what it is. Big ups to the people who got their stuff snatched. Have to learn a lesson that can teach other people to be mindful. You know what I mean? For sure. You learn that lesson once, you don't gotta learn it again. So that's a positive attribute of it. You know what I mean? Definitely keep that phone in that pocket, or use a dummy phone that you don't care about. Go get you an Obama phone from the corner. Take your photos on that. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Obama phones, man. They were selling those on every corner, man. Shout out to my brother, man. He had one of those drinks for a little bit. Tracking his every movement. Tracking his every movement. You know how that go though. Yeah. Oh, they have pocket knives on them too. They was upping it on you too. That's crazy. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But that's why I like countries like that. That's gotta be mindful of going, because it's like I don't want to be in an environment where it's ruthless. I like the way Africa move and the way Africa behave. They more cool. They more cool. They're not about to pull a knife out on you most of the times. Not. South Africa probably they'll do that to you or something, but that's why I didn't go to South Africa. I stayed in the set. Yeah. And that's what I heard. My guy, Timothy Reed, he got killed over in Colombia. You know what I mean? Went over there, found a little woman, and she probably set him up and, put him on game, and they blew him. They blew him, and now she owning his restaurant, and she owning his apartment building that he spent, I think, 100 beans on. And everything like that. So you gotta be careful out there. You gotta be careful out there in Colombia too from time to time, just because of the people who go there. People who go there going there for particular reasons, and people know that, so they catch on to that. It's a lot of times be men with money, and they be like, let's finesse these people. That's what I'm cautious about South America. I think you just gotta know where you're going in South America. You gotta be mindful of that. You gotta be mindful where you're going in South America. It's pretty ruthless. Yeah, it might be. It might be. And life size in Japan. Hey, this talking about, yeah. Shout out to. So I should drop her link in too. So she also has a YouTube channel. I think she has like 6 or 7K subscribers. Let's see if I can drop her channel in. So you guys can check it out if you guys want to. You guys know, Japan is like a cool little. I don't know. I just always like Asian culture for the most part. Copy link.
And I know she should be still she should still be in Japan right now. You know what I mean? Unless she didn't post a video updating people. Um, okay, I just dropped in her link to the chat right now. You guys can check it out. But I know like Shakini Smith wanted to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan. There's different stuff like that. So you guys are looking to travel to Japan. Check out what do you call it? Check out the channel. You know, any black person that is okay, yeah. So she's in the States right now. Any black person that's traveling, you know, getting outside of the U.S. and showing it on, you know, the YouTube, I think is a positive thing. You know, breaking the mold, breaking the stereotype. You know, I don't know the complete statistics, but I know only 1/3 of Americans have a passport. So I can imagine that number is far less in the black community. I wouldn't be surprised if 1/10, 1 out of 10 black people you meet have a passport. You know what I mean? So, you know, this kind of shaking up the narrative and things like that and getting people to explore other options, you know, maybe go to where you'll be more respected, you know, versus the states where they're gonna, you know what the state's gonna give you, what the state's gonna offer you. So why not try something else? Jermaine, that's a part of the scam. If they look shady, when you saw them, you'll put your phone away. If they didn't look shady, if they did not look shady, they look like they can be trusted. They're smiling, ha ha. It's a snake. It's a serpent. That's how people. That's how they do you. So they look like they don't need your phone. So that's why you're trusted. They look like they got some bread. I don't know, they still doing this, and then boom, they hit you with it. It's an ambush. You know what I mean? So of course they want to portray a certain look, and that's the way you got to do it. You know what I mean? That's a setup. That's a setup kid right there. Just checking in. What happened? Audrey, what up? Audrey, what up? Really, the title was I'm mad. I'm not really mad at anything. This is the second live stream I have to do today because the first live got cut out because of the internet. So I just re-upped it and put a title. I'm mad. But there's nobody's actually upset or angry. It's just regular life to life. Um, You're definitely welcome. Definitely welcome. You know what I mean? Shout out to her being in Japan. Definitely want to check out her channel. Her link is in the chat right now. It's the last link that I dropped in. I think a lot of people want to travel to Japan, whether because they love anime, whether it's because they like sushi, whether it's because they like Japanese people, men or women. It's just a cool place to want to see. Maybe they like technology too. It's just a cool place to see. So, yeah, big up to Japan. Yeah, Audrey, man. So what's up with you? What's up with you? I think I saw you today in Nomad's Live. I think that was you. I'm almost certain I saw you. I saw you somewhere today, Audrey. I feel like we got Savvy in the building. That's your name. What up, Savvy? What up, Savvy? Hey, Dom, you be traveling, man. You be traveling. You're a real nomad. Memuna said it's getting crazy in America. Why you say that, Memuna? Anybody want to support the live stream, you guys can do that by hitting the super chat, which is that money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, buy a super chat or a super sticker. Super chat or a super sticker. You can also hit the PayPal or the super chat. You also hit the PayPal or the Cash App, which is in the chat right now as well. I'm gonna drop it in. We got Zen Throne in the building. Zen Throne in the building. What up? What up? What up? Shalom. Shalom. Zen Throne, man. What up? What up? What up with you, man? We were talking about travel plans in the last live. I know you plan on traveling out to state soon. Hope everything is going well for you and your family and different things like that. And are you able to make your play? When you want to make it and where you want to go. Since I was a kid, I wanted to travel the world and also on the continent of Africa. Okay, got you, got you. Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I never wanted to travel. I never wanted to travel. The most I wanted to do was get an RV and travel around the states. That was the most I wanted to do. Like I said, man, as a kid, I didn't know the U.S. was what it was. I was just happy about it. I was like, okay, cool. I want to give me some money. I want to give me a big house. I want to give me some fast cars. I want to get some jewelry. You know, that was my mindset as a kid. Let me get rich. Let me be a rapper, or let me. Really, I was gonna be a rapper because I knew athletics wasn't gonna be it for me. So I'm gonna be a rapper, get rich. You know, I'm gonna, do it. And as I got older, it's like, okay, forget the rapping thing. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur and get rich. That's how I was. And then, yeah, the whole traveling didn't come until a lot later. I mean, like, I'm not really, like I said, I'm not a traveler. Like, I don't even I like flying now. I really do like flying, but I'm not that big of a traveler. Like, it's not like I want to be like, okay, I want to go see this, I want to see this, I want to see that. I'm not that big of a person to do that. The main reason I travel is to eat, So, I'd like to travel to eat some different stuff, but it's to me, it's not like a pressing need to do that. To be quite honest with you, I kind of like the environment that I'm in at this moment in time. I like the people that I'm surrounded with at this moment in time. I like the energy that's here. It's a money making energy in Egypt. I like that vibe. It's a hustle energy. I like that vibe. So, just get some bread and try to find. There's a couple things I'm gonna look for when I'm here, but nothing too intense, nothing too crazy. I like it. Hey, Zilla Throne said, yeah, it's getting wild out here. Wow. Hey, Janae, are you still? My voice is like tweaking right now because it's my throat. Janae, are you still on this live? Are you still on this live? We're about to end this live stream off in around 8 minutes, guys. 8 more minutes. If anybody want to hit the Cash App, feel free to do that. PayPal, feel free to do that. Super Chat, feel free to do that because we have the clappers right here. Shout out to my guy, Dylan Throne, for the Super Chat. Shout out to my guy, Dylan Throne, for the $10 Super Chat. I appreciate that zeal. He's on his way to potentially Ethiopia, depending on how that situation plays out. It's still looking dicey, ain't it, Zil? And if not Ethiopia, he might come to Egypt. But he's looking to head out. I mean, he's looking to head out for sure. So I'm excited for his journey. I'm excited for his trek. You know what I mean? And to just for him to be, in a place where he can have a little bit more peace of mind. Knowing that he's not going to be directly in harm's way with all the sickness and wickedness that's going on in the States. You know how that go. Yeah, I don't know where I saw you at, Audrey. I thought I saw you somewhere, man. I don't know. I thought it was Unapologetics Live, or maybe it wasn't today. Maybe it was a different day. Yeah, a lot of weather incidences are happening in the States. Probably some, controlling and different things. I really be going live for like 2 hours. It's crazy. Savvy said all praises, definitely. Let me see. Then Jermaine said you wish you could have karate kicked them. Yeah, I mean they robbed you, man. I can't believe they did that to you. But I mean that happens in Colombia and things like that. Like it will happen everywhere, but some people prey on tourists, and that's just how it is. Yeah, it's what's going on in the States is crazy right now. Come here today. Once I get all this live. Yeah. So it's still a little dicey, ain't it? So yeah, I think your best play is to, you may have to look at some places, and stuff. Nah, nobody did. Nobody ever expected to get robbed, especially for the cellular device. And yeah, not especially not for the cellular device. You gotta be real cautious. I'm so disappointed in Ghana, man. I already expected this from Ghana. Like I did not expect this. I just feel bad that they're doing it at this timing for people. That's real disrespectful. But at the same time, we knew Ghana was just catering and pandering to the West. You know what I mean? It really was just do anything to be on a West grace. I mean the grace of the West. So it wasn't too surprising for me. They drop a couple of videos on YouTube for propaganda's sake. He stopped exporting cocoa beans. He loved all black people. He's a Pan Africanist. But in reality, it's like, no, it's a little propaganda scheme to get you on my side. Audrey, so where you at, fam? When the heck you gonna get out? When are you gonna get out, Audrey? If it's that wicked for you, slide over to Mexico, slide over to somewhere. Slide over to somewhere. And your windows of opportunity just getting narrow, more and more narrow, with all these requirements and things. Sad. Even for me, I'm just always super grateful that I left at the time that I did, because this may not have been possible had I delayed it or waited. You know what I mean? To the same time next year. If I wait till February next year, you never know what will happen. Audrey, where are you heading to? Shout out to Dom G for the super chat. He said, every time I return to the States, a whole new energy hits me. I just isolate myself because I just never know nowadays. You never know not nowadays. When I went back to the States for those 6 days, it felt demonic. I can't lie to you. That's exactly how I described it to Cheyenne. It's feel like it was like a lot of demons out there, like really, like everybody was on that type of time, looking to do harm, looking to really do harm to somebody like me. You know what I mean? It was like, oh no. So people ask me if I go back to the States, the answer is like to live. The answer definitely no. It was crazy when I was there. Like it was crazy when I was there. Like I was getting chased by demons. Just hate. There's so much hate. It was crazy how much hate it was for a person like me. You know what I mean? I ain't even done no wicked to nobody. They want to come and do slime. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. We went ahead and made our way out, which I'm all praise to the Most High. Some people can't make their way out, so I was able to make my way out. You know what I mean? And everything like that, to where I got no possessions in the States. I got nothing. So I got no possessions in the States, anything crazy like that. So I'm a little more free now to move and operate at the pace that I think is the right pace and stuff like that. So I'm on a continent, man. I'm on a continent. I don't, my passport is good. I got a lot of years left on my passport, so, I got a lot of years left on my passport. So like, that'll probably be the main reason people got to go back to the States when they overseas. That's pretty much the main reason you got to go back to the States, handle your passport, get that 10-year renewal and things like that. But based off the amount of time that I got now, I think I'll be all right for a cold minute. I think my passport is good until 2028. So we head into 2022, so still another 6 years left on a passport. Counting down my 10 days till I get out there for a couple weeks. This is freaking ridiculous. Okay. Shout out to Tamara in Tanzania. I felt the same way. Yeah, Dom, you already know what it is. Every time I cut, you see flat out demons everywhere. Very toxic, wicked energy. Yeah, it's not a place to be. Actually, we're not celebrating because of the new virus, food shortage, cost of food going up. Yeah, I mentioned the U.S. economy is going to collapse, and it's definitely going to collapse. You know, 80% of USD in circulation right now was printed in 2020. So the economy has already collapsed. The U.S. dollar is worth $0 at this moment in time. It's worth nothing, pennies, have fractions of pennies. But they haven't let the world feel the full wrath of it yet. They're like propping it up, but it's already done. It's already done. You know, they're gonna just wait till they can launch it and then stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream off right now. I've been live for 2 hours. I appreciate everybody who's on this live. I appreciate everybody who hit the super chat. I appreciate everybody who hit the like button and everybody who came in and popped in and did different things like that. So appreciate all you guys. You know what I mean? See you guys in the next one. Y'all willing. Peace.